Just about ready to roll. Here's Nico Hoerner.
Shortstop, number 2, Nico Hoerner.
And we're underway here in the home opener. This to third, India. Throws to first in time. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Flares it into the outfield. And that gets down for a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a ground ball. The flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. On a line. That's a hit. Around second, on his way to third.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Brandon Nimmo swings through it for strike one. Inside.
Nope, that's in.
And the count even 1-1. Tolbert moving under this one. Brings it in. And that's the third out. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Cubs, Matthew Boyd. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that one fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Out to short. Hoerner flips it. 1 at second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. 1 out, man at first. Runner takes off. Hot shot to third. Gonzalez to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Laureano comes up to hit. And there's a ball.
Inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fair ball. Here comes Witt around third. He scores and they have the lead. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Mitch Garver swings through it for strike one. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Coming home. In comes the run from second.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat.
Oh, gets dirty. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So up next for Chicago, Jackson Merrill. On the ground to first. Witt for one. And that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. India tossed to second. Nick Gonzalez digs in now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Up next for the Cubs.
First and second, 2 outs. Nico Hoerner, the next Cub to hit. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Joel Pozo. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jonathan India at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So up next, Tyler Tolbert.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Fermin. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Ripped to right. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. To third, Gonzalez. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. So digging in, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage.
Runner on the go. Ball misses.
Outside.
Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Runner goes again. Ball outside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. 1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Should be extra bases. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. In to score from third. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like
can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second, and now they trail by 1. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside, gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Makes the catch for the second out.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground, but he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Merrill, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runner at third, 2 away. And a count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now it's filled up. Nimmo on third with 2 out. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. He's 0 for 1. Late with the swing there.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Vinny Pasquantino. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Ball. That's down.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Out to short. Over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Mitch Garver. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis as we go to the top of the 4th. Nick Gonzalez now at the plate. Slapped foul. Witt. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And up next for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2. O'Hearn measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. This looks like extra bases. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. The 1-1. This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. Onto O'Hearn, 2.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Chop to the left side. Onto O'Hearn. That's the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Miguel Andujar. Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
No, that's out. No, that's outside. Ball.
On the ground right side, Fermin. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half.
you